Alright, so Puppy's finally looking a little tired. Hopefully I wore her out enough so I can get a good shiny hunt in. I was playing earlier and of course it's before I'm actually live streaming. I catch 2 shinies. Hippopotas and a Yanma. Nothing I've been caught 100 times over, but it's always nice to actually catch things on stream versus catching it before stream and then I stream for 2-3 hours and catch nothing. Alright, let's talk to this little guy, see what we got going on, then I'll boot it back up. Save my berries. Anything special? I guess I'll check in the middle area. But man, we are less than 2 weeks away for Pokemon Legends ZA. Very excited. Got a pre-order for myself, my wife, and I'm taking not that week off, I'm taking the following week off because it comes out on a Thursday. So I figured by the time we pick it up, I can enjoy the following week off versus taking that week off, enjoying it for like 2-3 days and then having to go back to work. But either way, very excited. I pre-ordered, I actually went all out. I pre-ordered the Switch and Switch 2 version at my local GameStop. I did the digital version for myself, so I'm not constantly popping the cartridge in, but I'm a collector, so I gotta own the physicals. Ooh, I went way too far. Yeah, so I like doing everything physically, and then I also bought a copy for my wife. Alright. That's what I like to see. Please run. Run to my giant Gyarados. But yeah, I am so pumped to finally have a new Pokemon game to shiny hunt with because I have been playing Legends Arceus and Scarlet like until my eyes bleed. So I am ready for something new. Oh, I'm surprised even the Gardevoir ran. Yeah, I found if I play with my dog enough, she'll kind of slowly get worn out. We're still working on her. We've had her for about 2 months now. Still has potty accidents, but I mean, most dogs do that for forever. Just gets frustrating when you take them out, they pee outside, and then they come inside and pee again, and you're like, what the heck, dog? But she's only 5 months, so I can't expect too much. It'll be nice to be able to be home for a full week and help train her some more while grinding out my Pokedex. Yeah, if you're the other ones, I'm just going to check and see if they're there. I'm only doing this because he has a little star. So I want to see if maybe we can get like an alpha shiny. I already have an alpha shiny Gardevoir. But you can always have more. Oh, there's one more. I was going to say I should get that second spawn. Alright, nothing blinged. Let's head this way. Man, I'm so off. It's over here. Let's see how long we can get her to behave. I've noticed if I can wear her out just right, like once she looks like she's kind of struggling to stay hyper, I can get her to lay down. But if I put her in her crate, she sees me at my computer and then she will just whine and cry. I'm really hoping for ZA it's not just in the city and there we can get like outside a little bit, because I don't know how big these areas are that we're going to be able to explore and catch Pokemon in. I mean, if it's all contained within the city, as long as they can make it look interesting, like throw a giant park or something in there, because it'll be weird to see how they do, you know, like snowy areas, warmer climates, for the variety of Pokemon. So hopefully there's just a lot that they haven't shown us yet. Alright, still no bling bling. Check out this one and then call it. Trying to focus more on the things I really want is the Hisuian Decidueye and a shiny Alpha Unknown. I did manage to catch a lot of shiny Unknowns, but none of them were Alpha. Alright, I know I'm gonna have to talk to this guy. Return to the village. Yeah, she's pooped. It's crazy how fast dogs grow. I was looking at some pictures and videos when we got her 2 months ago, and I mean she was still a decent sized dog, but now she's like twice that size. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth getting. Nothing particularly great for me. Oh, which reminds me, I'm also looking for that Alpha Steelix. So I might mess with that a little bit if I can make it where I can force spawn them. Till then, we'll just kind of fly around and see if we can hear the little jingle. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but I'm also looking forward to being able to actually dress my character up. That's one thing that Scarlet and Violet dropped the ball on so hard. You get like 4 school outfits that all suck. I want to be able to actually like make my character look cool. And if you haven't, and you still have Scarlet and Violet, please run to your local GameStop and ask them for a code. Because apparently they're printing them on receipts now, so hopefully you can actually still get your hands on one. I ran out last night. My wife and I both got our codes. We were able to redeem it for Miraidon and Koraidon. And then I traded them over to each other because, of course, the game gives you the opposite of what you actually put in for. Honestly, I might go after that Lickitung. He's definitely a great shiny. I remember the first time I saw one in, was it Let's Go Pikachu? I was so pumped. It's a great sound when you catch him unaware. Just smack him in the back of the head. Alright, I think this might be the last one to spawn. Yeah. Alright. Fly around to a couple other spots and then call it. Really wasn't anything here that was particularly exciting. Ring doorbell keeps going off. And I did max out that Hisuian Voltorb just because I want to see if I can get a few more of them. I only have one. But I'd like to get a few more to see if I can transfer them to other games. Keep an eye and an ear out for that little jingle. Alright. Chatot and Growlithe are going to be the two that I go for. And if you're like me, you can be cheap, save right before Munchlax uses his berries, and you get to keep them. I think I counted right before the stream, I'm up to 103 for this game. And in Scarlet, I'm at like 230-ish. I think I can just scare him away. Yeah, scare him until you hear the jingle. Looks like that's it. Of course he avoids it. Well, that didn't work out so well. Talking to a buddy yesterday because I was able to get him a code for his Pokemon Violet, and he said the last Pokemon he caught before he finally put down Arceus was he got a Alpha Shiny Growlithe. Looks like that's all she wrote there too. Yeah, nothing I'm super looking for. Oh no, wait, there's... Alright, right there. My Hisuian Voltorb. She's just stretching. I really wish that they would have given this game an update, like they did with Scarlet and Violet. At least like boost the frame rate or something. Alright, yeah, so he's not spawning, so once I check the Voltorbs, I can come back here, wipe them out, then I can hunt for that alpha. So they said if you wipe them out, save, and then every time you boot the game up, it'll load a new alpha. But they're full odds minus the shiny charm, which I have. Oh, shiny! Shiny, 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 shiny. Heck yeah, man. Let's get it, dude. That's great. Noticed him right as I was rolling up. Alright. Kind of want to use a Giga 10 ball just because he would look cool in it. No, stop. Dang it. Why? Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him. In all of his glory. That is a shiny right there. I love it. Heck yeah. That puppy better not be getting into trouble. She just got up. And there she is. What are you doing? Let's see. She has some place. You being a good girl? So now we just gotta wipe these guys out. First I was like, what on earth is that noise? And it's just her with a toy. I hope this mic is not picking all of that up. Although I'm sure it is. Such a weird dog. Last one. Alright, so they're all defeated, to my understanding. We save it. And then just go like this. What you doing? There you are, you dork. You silly puppy. Here you go. Join this. Yep. And then he spawns. And then every time, now that I boot the game back up, that will be a different Alpha Steelix. I have the Shiny Charm, so I have slightly better odds. But every time I boot the game up, a different Alpha Steelix will appear. And then you just do this until a Shiny spawns. Super exciting. But you know what? If it gets me my Alpha, I will be happy. We already got the Voltorb, which is cool. Super pumped. But now I want my Alpha Steelix. Let's just see if we can do this for like, hopefully not a horribly long time. And if we get it, I'll turn around and try to get the Decidueye or Unknown. We'll see what happens. On the bright side, the Switch 2 boots up slightly faster. Where'd that dog go? All the joys of watching paint dry. This is what shiny hunting is. But boy, when that does sparkle, I'ma lose my crap. Thankfully, he's a very noticeable shiny, so it's not like I have to stare at him and like question, is this shiny, is it not shiny? Those are my least favorite shiny Pokemon. They're very subtle. So like I was saying earlier, I liked Lickitung shiny because it goes from that pink to like yellow. Like it's super obvious, you toss him out. Like that's why I hate that like Charmander and Charmeleon are just like a slightly lighter color, but then you get Charizard and he goes like just straight black. Looks phenomenal. And then Chansey, for some reason, you know, it's baby form, Chansey, and then Blissey. And two of them look identical to their regular Pokemon, and then Chansey's just green. Should have kept all of them green. Let me see where this dog is. Oh, she's right there. I'm over here thinking she's being bad. And she's chilling. Alright. My wife's not gonna murder me. Yeah, one thing I've noticed with the Switch 2, because I always wrap my fingers around it, and I always seem to rub the little sensor so it keeps thinking I'm going to mouse mode and I'm not. And every now and again I have to like press a button or something to get it to go back to normal. She's laying down again. See how long I can get her to stay asleep. Because usually I can put her down for a couple hours in the middle of the day. It's only been like 40 minutes. Like she laid down like as soon as I started the stream. I hope it doesn't take too long for me to get the shiny charm in the new game. I mean, I'm taking an entire week off of work, so I'll definitely get it done within that time frame. But hopefully we'll get the strategies figured out. And I'll be able to start my shiny hunting on ZA. It has been nice being able to play, what is it, Scarlet, with all the updates that they did to it, because man, it's like, it is nothing like what it was when they launched it. I was doing, what's it, Slitherwing? I think that's the name of the Pokemon. I did a shiny for that last night off stream, and it's so much faster. It's a lot funner to see, you know, just a monumental amount of Pokemon appear versus the handful that used to spawn. So I wish that they would have touched this game up a little bit with the Switch 2. But they probably want people to focus more on Scarlet and Violet because those are the mainline games until we finally get that ZA drop. I mean, thankfully this is a very fast boot. So it's loading a lot quicker. So we get a few extra checks in. I have been thinking about grabbing my shields, Pokemon Shield, and doing that like cave or whatever that was that they added with the DLC. One downside to wearing the headset is I can't quite hear what she's doing, so I just have to keep checking, making sure that she's still there. We just got, what was it? Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I'm really looking forward to replaying those as my favorite Mario series. I have Rosalina tattooed on my forearm. Super excited for the movie. People will finally know what freaking princess I have on my arm. Just so many games dropping. I think we just got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which I need to play. I haven't even touched them. Then Pokemon comes out in 2 weeks. let's see, where are we? Yeah, Pokemon's 2 weeks, not even. And then beginning next month, I think, is Hyrule Warriors. And then December, we get Metroid Prime. And then we're getting Mario Tennis, which is my favorite Mario sports game. And then we'll be also hitting the Pokemon 30th anniversary. Yeah, 30th. Pokemon's turning 30 this next year. That's insane. So obviously they're going to go all out for that. Announce Gen 10. Hopefully give us like some other spin-off games or like a collection. Like, hey, here's the originals all in one nice little package. And then that'll hold us over until next summer when we get the Mario movie. This puppy is like, why is he talking and not looking at me? We got a lab. She's like, mostly looks chocolate. She definitely has some black kind of in her fur, as well as a little bit of that like blonde. It's like the blonde's around her neck. Very unique color patterns. I really should get a counter for while I do this, because I don't even know how many times we've checked. Actually, let me set a timer to see how long it takes for each check. Alright, as soon as I backed out to reset, I started a timer. Let's see how long it takes for one check. Not bad. 23 seconds. And that was with me screwing up. So it's like twice a minute. That's not bad. Crazy. It's not just that we're in October, we're already like, it's October 5th. Like, we are so far into October already. We're gonna blink and then it's gonna be Pokemon, and then we're gonna blink and it's over. I really should have organized my Pokebox a lot better, because I don't know how many static shiny alphas I've encountered. I know I've gotten Gardevoir, I've gotten Luxray, I think I've gotten one other one. It's just hard to remember. Again, all the excitement of watching paint dry. No, honestly, I mean, we got one shiny at like 30 minutes in. Hasn't quite been 30 minutes later. I'm just glad we have the puppy somewhat trained that I can have her sitting here hanging out while I stream a little bit, because there's a couple months of I really couldn't do anything because all of my attention had to be on her. She just had too much energy. I mean, again, she's still a puppy, but she didn't know her boundaries. She's still learning how to play with the cats, because when you have a dog that doubles in size every month, you know, she doesn't realize that she's so much larger than the cats that we have, and she wants to play with them, and I can't let her get hurt in any of them. My tuxedo we've had for 14 years. We've had our tortoiseshell for 5. And then we adopted my little brother's cat for the last couple years, because he wasn't able to have him anymore. But again, the hype is going to be real when he finally shows up a different color. I think the biggest thing when he finally does pop up as a shiny will be remembering to save. And not just jumping in and accidentally knocking him out or something. See, the problem is if you stop, you're not going to get the shiny. But if you keep going, you're still not going to get the shiny. But at least you tried. I'm where I need to be to make it happen. I just gotta have patience. Been doing it for about 30 minutes, so it's probably about 60 checks. And the puppy woke up. Ring doorbell ain't showing anything. I think she's just hearing something. She'll come back. Probably just the chair squeaking or something. See, the thing is, if I stop streaming, take her on a walk, then I do this off stream, I'll find it in like 5 seconds. I had that happen with a Mimikyu. I sat there for Mimikyu. I think I sat there for like an hour and a half. It felt like, at least, trying to shiny hunt it. And I finally gave up, turned the stream off. Very next time I reset everything, boom, shiny Mimikyu. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby girl? You're being cute. I think you're being cute. Because you got your face like that. Josie. What you doing? Alright, I'm seeing if I can calm her down a little bit. Thankfully, I can do this one-handed. If I offer up my hand as a chew toy. Well, if I can't get her to calm down, I'll have to end the stream. I think on that note, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful, blessed week. Go to church. Do your best to be a good Christian. And I'll see you guys next time. It looks like this will be my last quick check. And then I'll just continue off stream and post it on my YouTube channel when I finally catch it. But again, thank you guys so much. Gonna walk my puppy before she pees in the house. Thank you.